So you guys are both locals in Clacton. What's the mood here? You guys supporting Farage?
I'm supporting him because I think he might change everything.
Well, I was undecided. I've always been in this one, that one, that one. But Nigel talks a bit of sense. He's the only one you can trust out of all the politicians. Yeah. So that's why he's getting my vote.
And would you guys be voting for reform if Nigel wasn't standing?
I think so because the policies were good.
And is the main reason that you're voting for reform and Nigel because of immigration?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It needs to change.
And do you see immigration really impacting Clacton quite a lot, or is it just more around the country?
I've only been round here for a couple of years, so I think it's all over.
I've been in Clacton a while. I've seen a notable change. I think if we do change the immigration, it will change here. The high street's shut down, okay? Most of the shops are shut down. There's more and more immigrants coming, whether they're good or bad or whatever, but it's not really working for Clacton. If we could change it, get back to how we was before, it'd be fantastic.
And what do you think of the current MP, the Tory MP?
Well, Giles Watling, I know quite well because he not only drinks in the 3Js, and he comes in here on the odd occasion. And I think the Conservatives are a bit of a lost cause at the moment. I think they've lost their direction, so to speak.
Why do you believe that Nigel wouldn't turn back on his work?
Well, we can't answer that question because he's not been elected yet. So once he's been elected, we can judge him upon that and not before. Whereas the other guys, we can judge them. And I'm making my judgment on them. So I think Nigel's a fresh light.
And do you think that Nigel will win in Clacton?
I think it'd be a landslide.
I've heard a lot of people say they actually don't vote in Clacton, even though they support Nigel and the Reform Party, they choose not to vote. I mean, how do you think that's going to affect him?
Well, there's a lot of swing voters here. You know, this was a Tory stronghold, and probably it might still be, who knows, but I haven't heard one person say they want to vote Labour. And the people that are undecided have all turned around and gone, we're going to vote Reform. And I think that's where we're at the moment. And we'll see what's going to happen.
So you're the landlord of this pub, yeah? And Nigel is currently sitting inside. Will you be voting for him in the election?
Yes, we'll do, yeah.
And would you be voting for reform if Nigel wasn't standing?
Yes, I'll still be voting for reform, yeah. Just because I think we need change in the country, etc. Really, yeah.
Is it mainly about immigration, crime?
It's just about sort of crime, bits and pieces that's going on, you know, with the country.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can sense a lot of frustration in Clacton with what's been going on under the Tory government, and especially with Giles Watling. They say that he doesn't represent them, and you think Nigel will?
I think he probably will do, yeah.
And does he come to this pub often?
This is the second time he's been down here now. He was here last Tuesday, and obviously it was a surprise of him coming back down here again today.
Yeah, well, I think hopefully he'll be here a lot more often.
Yes.